And then we have 2 tow vehicles, IFVs, that need to be staffed as well. Godless drivers.
No, they don't. He doesn't.
Says the driver.
Wow.
Yeah.
He would know.
He would know, yes.
I have a question that sounds snarky, but actually isn't.
Yeah.
When you say tow vehicles, do you mean vehicles armed with tows or a vehicle armed with a tow hook?
Yeah, we're trying
Yeah,
to
tow
truck into a
truck.
combat zone.
That's actually fair. I mean,
Fair.
armored recovery vehicle, right?
Yeah.
No, actually, tow, TOW, like, yeah, wire guided
Oh, is that
missiles.
how you
Well, they're
spell
both
it?
tow.
That's-
They're both
that's
tow.
clear.
You
Good
want
thing
to
the one that
interrupt,
goes
You know,
motherfucker.
TOW.
The TOE
Wire
truck,
guided
you know?
missiles, yes. For Christ's sakes, you idiots. Now, because they're supposed to be M113s, and we don't have that, I've replaced them with strikers.
We have 113s.
Not with tow
Not
missiles.
with toes.
Oh, no, toes.
Oh.
That's okay. They are just as thin-skinned as the.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
Alarm.
Oh no.
Alarm.
Oh, somebody's gonna get beat up. Somebody's about to get disciplined. Okay.
Hoffman, I thought you
Who
said
didn't do
goodbye
their
to Rome
homework
tomorrow.
before they jumped on here?
No, there's some
I did
weird
not.
shit going on the Valheim
Oh.
server.
What?
There's some weird shit going on her Valheim server.
Oh, that was your wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you think that was Tots?
Well, no, I didn't see who it lit up.
Yeah.
So I didn't know who had spoken. I thought he said there's some weird shit going on the Arma server. I was like, what?
And Hotman,
I
pick a
recognize
crewman
the
slot.
tone of disbelief.
I wanted to make sure I was good too before I did,
There you go.
because otherwise I would take the Moz. Oh wait, the Moz is already gone. Okay, well never mind.
You hit the checklist. You're good for a cruise tonight.
You can do
Are
a
we good?
LAT rifleman.
Yeah, LAT would have light anti-tank.
What those lats?
But, take a vehicle slot, please.
Done.
Is that it? Are we missing anyone?
How many
Yeah.
per Vic?
Poosh?
Panic.
Where's Panic?
On the way.
Come on,
good.
Panic.
We need one more crewman.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
gonna say panic and round out the crewman.
Is each Vic just gunner driver?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Fleegrass is mine.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Ooh,
whoa.
God damn.
streaming.
I'm gonna be at
Hold
the
on.
other end of the armor line.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Hold
that.
up.
Super sus.
You're going to stream that, right?
Oh,
Oh,
it's already.
all right,
streamed.
Well, I mean,
I've
there's
already
already
got
streams
it.
going on.
Panic, you're in the team lead slot. You got to lead all the armor.
I said I would, and no one said anything. So
Oh, did you?
yes,
sure.
if you actually read the off planning.
No.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I mean,
Ops planning is like upwards.
Well,
I was
Trim
literally
did.
talking
He saw you
about-
asking and said no.
Does it panic? You might want to take a crewman slot because the team lead probably doesn't have NG perms.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, none of them have NG perms now that I think about it.
Well,
I'll have
then
to-
you're not
Ah,
really leading,
There
man.
we go. Back in
Yeah,
there
we're-
again.
We're drivers, not mechanics.
And he's back.
No, take the crewman slots. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You said
Okay,
it
we go.
after I had left that channel, so
Stuck at 8 KB.
It's only been like
I got
7 hours.
18. Holy
I've been
crap.
busy.
I am rich.
I saw you playing 7 days.
Yeah,
We're tied
busy.
here, Rita.
7 days is hella fun. I can't fault him.
Yeah, why haven't you joined our server, Haman? What the hell?
Because I have my
Yeah,
own server
Hotman.
going on at the time.
Wow.
Whoa, wow.
There's like
Wow.
10 of us in there.
Ain't
You
that
wanna
good
join
enough for you?
us?
Is it always on? Because
Yes.
mine
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Is that
Really?
all
I only
you
show
know?
it to
54 bunkers
sometimes.
scattered across the Nadbor region.
I've heard that.
Swat?
Livonia was founded in 1920.
Many mushrooms grow in the forests of Livonia.
Livonia
The
was part of the
yellow-
Soviet Union from
Livonia borders
1940
Lithuania.
to
There are
independence.
37
Livonia
borders.
was
According
According
to
to
official
official
data,
data,
there's
700 wolves.
The data is precise.
Despite being a Polish-speaking
I'm
landlocked
actively
country,
dying right now.
Livonia is
The
generally
fitness
recognized as a
Grand
Polish
Livonia
state.
part of
God.
Lithuania.
That's what I was
History,
saying.
knows
Knows where it is.
I'm about to
because it
give
knows where it
everybody the
isn't.
no factor.
Yeah,
tag.
I'll start from the top. You start from the bottom.
No, no.
Deal.
No.
Many
I'm
parts are
innocent in
edible.
this. Thoughts?
What?
Dots isn't even in the map yet, and he made the map. Oh. If you look off to your east,
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
I thought that was something else for a
Ooh.
second.
I thought that was about to be a dick. Let's
It's
be
mortar.
honest.
It's a tank. It's a
It's a
tank
tank.
mission. Why would
It's a
you
cigarette.
For heaven's sakes.
Give
Now
him a
that you-
minute.
everything that you mention in this moment caused draws, so now it's going to be shooting a dildo. I just want you to know.
That's our.
It's
That's
all
our,
your fault.
Cause I needed to have wiggle.
That's
All
our
right, let's get
HP ammo
started.
right there.
Jiggle physics.
So
Are
you
you
can see
big
on the
for-
map where the forward positions are. That's where the IFVs are parked. Further back to the east in the tree line is where the main fighting position is. And then the enemy armor is going to come down the road from the west.
I promise you're paying attention.
Where's the main line?
I guarantee
Can
you're
you
not.
draw it in? Sorry, the tank got balls
The tank,
while we looked
I
away.
mean, I don't
Boobs.
know
Boobs or balls, one or the other.
At least-
what I'm reading actually, but okay. Just make
It's
sure I'm on
balls. You
slide here.
mentioned the penis. So,
So where is?
so where's the main line?
Hang on.
East,
Just give me
east of the
this.
forward
Well, yeah,
positions.
east is like all of this. North.
No, north is up farther.
God damn it.
North.
I circled
Down
north
up there.
too.
Okay, well,
So
let's
you're
hold
the
the infantry
true
and call him Brody then. Up the north of Tarnow.
So you're in the tree line that's marked.
Okay.
And the enemy armor is going to come directly down the road from 273 and into town.
Are the IFVs supposed to fall back, or are they just kind of like the forward
They can
line?
listen. That position is entirely optional. You can reposition them wherever you want before the fight starts. All right, I've
Jockey
put in
all you
some.
want.
I've put in some pre-made fighting positions there that have berms and shit like that. But you can literally move them wherever the hell you want. Now, this mission is based on a book called Team Yankee, which was a fictional depiction of small armored engagements in World War III. So the Russians have come through the Fulda Gap, and they have lost their first line units to our scouts and our air and the helicopters, and now their second line units are trying to get a breakthrough with Team Yankee sitting right in their way. They're expected within the hour, so you guys can spawn in, take a look at your defensive positions, get your comms and kits squared away, and when you are set, then the engagement can start. Now, I will say a few things right off the bat. One, I'm not sure how this is going to work in terms of the convoy that's supposed to be coming, so I'll be managing that. Otherwise, I'd offer to help out. Two, your respawn is going to be literally right there. So if you, for some reason, get burned and blown up, it's
Right
going to be
where?
right at your defensive line.
Which one?
The forward line. John.
Yes.
That's the forward line.
Okay.
There is a supply vehicle there, and it should be a repair vehicle as well. I ask that you not use it unless there is a significant pause in the action.
What if a tank is just fully down and operational?
If you can get it out there and get things fixed while there's fighting going on, so much the better. Then yeah, I guess you can send it. But just rearming stuff, I'd like you to try and hold off on rearming as much as possible. Like fixing stuff, yeah, especially if stuff's armored, just let me know and we'll fix that. Right.
So FP 123 is IFVs with toes.
Yep.
And
They're
then
currently staged
everything
in line
else
two.
is at the FPs are in hold down, defensive positions, and then everything else is in that line.
Yep. There's three
And
armored fighting, or there's three Abrams up in the fighting line.
are the enemies just generally trying to get east, or are they gonna cut up there if we pull back from the FP position? You know what I mean?
They're just generally trying to get east. You have to stop them before they break out of Borak.
Okay.
Yep, that's accurate.
Absolutely.
What the mortar sound like?
10.
No armor tune.
Okay.
What do you mean armor?
Light vehicles only. Tinned.
Yeah, it's just
It's just
unmechanized
techies.
infantry.
Yeah.
One at
Just
most.
motorized infantry. It's fine.
Any other questions?
Do we
Call signs?
support?
Aviation? Enemy aviation?
Not
that's a good
really.
question.
No.
Not
Because,
really, or no?
NATO has control of the skies for right now.
Are we all starting at that respawn point,
Yep.
and then
And
we
you'll
have to
need
run forward to
to-
the IV locations? that are-
There's a 113 stage there to move people around.
Okay.
And you'll need to get your kit squared away in terms of medic gear and stuff like that. But you're going to be in the vehicles, except for the infantry, actually. So never mind. Yeah, you should get your kit squared away first because you don't have medical and stuff like that.
Tanks, you should probably figure out who's with who
Yeah,
before we push
who's
in.
doing what?
I believe my ass has been claimed.
I'll take Reader.
For what
I was
vehicle?
about to yell at you, nerd. All right.
The Reader can be my driver.
Start listing your names on the right-hand side underneath the tank. Like what vehicle you guys are going to be in and who's the driver gunners.
Wait, Junior, tank.
What?
Junior in a tank?
No, you just
Oh,
said that
God.
No, you kidding me?
Start listing your names.
I took care of it.
Thank you.
What?
So I need to staff one more Abrams.
I need a partner.
I'll go wherever.
Sorry, how many tanks or how many crew per tank?
3 Abrams, 2 persons per tank. So 6 total. I've got 2 staffed right now. I need 1 more person with Hauptmann.
I guess I'll go with that. Okay,
There
never
you go.
mind.
So Panic, you're going to be able to take a commander seat on one of the tanks if you want to run things. It's probably
Yeah,
for the
I
best you're
guess.
not. Yeah. Now I need to staff the IFVs. I've got 2 IFVs that need driver gunners.
I'll throw myself wherever.
Grim.
Sure.
Do you want to drive or
Is
gun?
there one
Either
more?
one. I've driven for, or I've gunned for you a couple times. I think fits. So how about you gun and I'll drive?
Are there any more?
Well, the crewmen were
Crewmen?
even until.
Yeah, we had 10, and now you're saying Panic needs to be a commander.
Yeah.
Oh, well then he can take another vehicle then.
Here,
I'll
let's,
go with Panic
I'm
then.
just gonna
There you go.
clean a little bit there so we can understand what's going on.
So then we've got Panic and
Lightfall.
Lightfall in the last IFV. Okay. And again, feel free to reposition. The IFVs are at FP 1 and 2. FP 3 is empty. So you can drive down there and grab them.
That's just a hold-in position,
Mhm.
or there is an IV there.
The IFVs are parked at FP 1 and 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, but you can pull them out of there and reposition wherever you want. Then the infantry can stage wherever they want as well. Now, Boric has already been hit once when hostilities started by a preparatory barrage, so you know they have it zeroed.
So not in. Okay, well, you don't go there. Excellent.
Probably
Yeah,
for the best.
I was about to ask, like, do we want to just run up, grab the IVs, and run back, or do we want to keep them forward as kind of like scouts and pull back type thing, or what's our plan with the IVs? Commander Panic.
Commander Panic.
Commander Panic.
Well, I was
Okay.
gonna lead tanks, but apparently I'm doing all armor. I don't know.
I mean,
I thought you said you wanted all armor.
Yeah,
All
IVs
heavy
are
armor.
I mean, we could do 2 separate, like, commanders for him. We can do that. Just someone swap with Panic.
I mean,
Well, I'll
tank
do
and
one or the
IFV.
other. It's fine. I just didn't expect to take the whole shebang.
I mean, I'll
Well, you don't have the
take
infantry, so-
half of it if you want the other half. If you want the heavy armor, go do that, and then I can myself or Fitz or Lightfall or someone can take the IVs, and then you just swap for someone.
There you go.
Let me look around to see what I can see. I want to see the fighting engines first, then.
Okay.
Or before you decide if you're commanding everything, or
Kinda, yeah.
okay, well
I
we're
don't
gonna need
see
to
a
know that
reason
pretty
why
damn quick.
I just don't see a reason why to have the IFVs up front. If they
Let
have
you know
toes and
what is
everything.
coming.
Pull 'em back.
This is all deflated. This is 243 height. This is 252, so we should be able to shoot over the town in theory.
I can tell you right now, I position those vehicles, they can see up that road.
Yeah,
Then
like
we
the
can bring the
FP3
tanks.
looks a pretty sweet spot to look at that right there.
Yeah, all those fighting positions can see clear up the road.
I mean, we can just provide intel. We can just see what it looks like.
Yeah,
But
let's
Panic,
pop
I
in.
think you should decide now if you're going to command all or half.
I'll do all.
Okay.
Sweet.
Right on.
Get it.
Any other questions? Sick.
Who's taking infantry?
I'll fucking do it.
We gotta do it.
Panic.
Well,
Are you taking
Tons
it
is
all?
the sergeant of the
Infantry
squad here,
forward.
yeah.
Potts is going to be in
Oh,
Zeus. He's not going to be useful.
I'm
on
going to
the
be
ground.
quite busy. Yeah.
So I've got one. In the briefing, it said kits provided. Is there any adjustments that we need to make sure that we do beforehand? Because it sounds like there
You're a
is.
crewman.
You're a crewman. We're going to make you a mechanic, and then you're going to get in your tank.
All right,
Toolkits.
cool.
Get some toolkits, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a little bit of medic, but I mean, you're going to see your fighting positions are stretched along that line, and that's pretty much
Hotman,
it.
if you take my mags, I'll drown you.
There you go.
What if we need
You
bullets?
don't need them. You'll be fine.
You don't need
Well,
bullets.
what-
We need big
I-
bullets.
I'm gonna take all 30 rounds in a magazine,
Push,
stuff them in the
push.
Okay,
barrel,
let's-
and fire
let's-
it all.
Push.
It's called a flechette.
Push.
Good luck.
All of my hotkeys are not set because of having to reset everything.
M113 is a Mark 19. Oh boy.
Alright, where do I find said
He's probably on the moon.
Where is the box?
Okay, I really want to know who like made these default loadouts with these mod makers.
Right.
Also go yelling.
I don't need 6 packs. .6.
You
don't need it.
Well,
I don't have a
JK, no radio.
We don't have radios.
To be fair, North, some settings you could have them be. Like,
Yeah, I know you can have them
assumed
single
one
use. Yeah, it's I've never been or seen a group that actually does
Are
that
we
though.
supposed to have radios or
Do
not?
you want the gun?
Do you have radios?
We don't have radios.
Oh god, just get it out of the arsenal.
Dan, you want a
Where's
gun?
where's the arsenal?
Where's the arsenal?
It's the M113 right here.
Which one? This one?
That's the one that we're on right here.
Oh, where it says
So
arsenal.
we're allowed to
Oh,
get
yep.
toolkits
Yes.
and
Yes,
radios
yes,
and
yes.
backpacks.
Augment whatever you like, please.
All right, BW kit, got it. I'm getting a Titan. Don't do that. No one do that. I will punch you.
I will
Blue
kick you from
armor.
the server and you have to rejoin.
Is this the arsenal?
Yes, it's the vehicle.
I will come and find you and cause you harm.
Just crewman, just get a
Oh,
backpack if you need it for a toolkit. Get a toolkit and a few medical things. That's all you need, and a radio. I will ask this: Tots, are we allowed GPS or no?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
No.
No, not period. No.
I don't know what period this is.
Isn't it World War III?
86?
This is like 80 something.
World War
I
III.
feel like the
one, John?
Russians would
Which one?
fucking
I don't know.
mark the GPS.
Yeah,
map
are we
first
talking
thing
the,
anyway.
the almost the 2021, or are we going 2022 World War III?
This is supposed to be 87.
Who are we fighting? The Russians?
Yes.
Yes.
What am I allowed?
By that
And-
point, Prim will actually have some real life examples to pull from.
Let's start making
Hold
people.
on.
Is it?
Will the toolkit fit in my vest? Yeah, it will.
Oh, shit.
Easy. No backpack needed.
Hey, Krim, I got 2
Yeah.
body bags for us.
These
Oh,
vests
sick.
hold a
Just
hell of a
someone need to
lot.
put them on us.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
That won't be our problem.
Literally.
That's a good
Panic
point.
safe. You should
Hey,
be an
alright, if we
engineer.
die, just check fits for our body bags, guys. Thank you.
Oh, and I
Don't worry.
got us a tent too.
Oh, we can
Could all
go.
the engineers hold still, please? Stop walking around.
an arsenal.
No one move.
In case you need to add stuff.
Wait, we're not supposed to
Total
move.
fan. You should be an engineer.
How do I check
Okay,
and see if
so
I have
it's-
such a thing?
Need what, a
Ace interact
toolkit?
on a vehicle. Not a shot on a pipe.
Hotman, you should be an
Yep.
engineer.
Here, I can test you guys.
Crimson Ace, you should be an engineer.
Thank you.
I'm also gonna add some medical stuff.
That's what I got.
Oh, do me. Reader, you should be an engineer.
Fantastic. Also, 2 World Wars.
Here.
I don't
You
need
wanna
the
see if
toolkit
you're
in my
an engineer,
backpack, right?
use this.
Feiston, you should be an engineer.
Thank you.
We need a defusal kit for that.
Cause, you should be an engineer.
Standing still?
Okay. Did I miss anyone on the
Me.
crewman
I
list?
can't turn around with
Did you get me?
We need a defusal kit to defuse it.
Fleeg, you should be an engineer.
Thank you.
2 fits, please.
Where the fuck are you? There you are.
There we go. I think I've set
most of my
And Fitz, you should be an engineer.
I got a toolkit for you. I'll give
Thank
it
you,
in a
Doc.
second.
Alright, Krim.
What's up?
Where's our vehicle?
Infantry, make sure you save your kits if you
all the way
fuck
up
with
to
things.
town.
Because when you
Now,
die,
if you
you'll
look
probably
around, you can
reload it.
see-
Pick a
Says we
vehicle.
can have 113 of
Hey
them.
guys, if you look around, you can see
You want me to
that
grab
your
some
tanks
stuff?
are parked behind the fighting positions. You should be able to pull up to those fighting positions without a problem. That
Right, and I'm not grabbing
camouflage
stuff.
netting shouldn't matter. If they give you any kind of
I don't
problem,
know
tell
why
me
I
and
would
I'll
do that.
remove them.
Let's just go red
Sweet.
until I tell us otherwise.
I just want to make sure I'm an engineer.
Did I say you were an engineer?
Nick, what
Oh,
are
you did grab a
doing?
backpack? Okay.
Are you?
Engineer.
Someone want to give us a
Your
ride to the
engine.
front to get our
I
IFVs?
would. Let's see, where
I don't
they
know
come
why
from.
you went with a new
Have
backpack.
Do you have mines?
Hey, tankers,
what I was thinking
can
about
someone
doing.
give us a ride in an
Okay.
M113 to go get our IFVs?
Hang on a second there.
The Alice pack, which is what we used in this time frame.
Anyone? Oh.
Okay, you should be good now. Let me know.
Total fan, you're tanker, right?
Check 6.
Just because it was phased out for active duty infantry does not mean that it was not used for
Simon.
tankers and shit.
Just grab one of those to the front.
Heard on 6.
And then bring it up.
Wait,
Red.
is infantry not 6?
Yeah, infantry is 6.
Okay, cool.
You guys might want to figure it out. I guess infantry's taking 6.
Oh, right. phase one. Oh, and
So
right,
would
yeah.
I have mine?
Hey, this tank
Or just back out?
It's this good.
Hey, you know what the good thing
Call
about it
check,
being
tag
1985?
5. Got job 5.
IFV teams are rolling out.
I can smoke
18 mines for 18 to 60.
Yeah, I got you. Hang on.
I'll get
Yeah,
it.
make sure your infantry grab radios and tune them to .6. Tune down. You're blue with me. Simon and Matt, you need to go red.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I grabbed
What the
six
fuck?
packs and a lighter.
What the fuck?
Like, you know, there's an arsenal.
It's fine, I clean up.
Whoever left all this shit on the ground should be ashamed of themselves.
Matt, we gotta go. We don't need that much shit.
Thank you.
This will grab this gross tank over here, the farthest tank.
I'm gonna dump this C4 actually.
True.
I say that and I want to keep C4.
Com checkpoint 5.
I
That's
actually
a red
perfect.
team go blue for the second time.
Didn't hear you.
Now where do we want to be?
So I had marked out the direct west there as a potential, kind of outside the town recce point that we could fall back from. Not sure if that's actually going to be functional, but basically that 2-Tory or 3-Tory, I don't know, sheddy looking thing out there, 274-ish. I don't know if it's really worth it, if it's really going to be a worthwhile position.
So where we're going to be effective here.
Yeah, there's really not.
It's really open terrain. It's
Yeah.
Really,
Like, maybe the tree line way the fuck up there to hit from a flank, but even then that's shitty, because there's no fallback.
Then we're out on a whim trying to run through open terrain to get back here.
Exactly.
Do we have any way of finding range?
Open your map?
Yeah, okay. That's all we got.
That's about what you got.
Alright, gonna have to figure out some ranges. No, I figured.
Well, we know
just
where our
one of us.
respawn is, we know where the enemy's coming from, it's about a click and
Well, I do see a smoke column out there at 300.
On a separate frequency. Attack brigades.
Hi!
I think we're putting the armor on 8.
Yeah, I had armor on 8. Copy it.
You guys are on 6, right?
Yep. Leave it, Charlie.
We're gonna get fucked up by our tanks flat.
Alright, fleet jump better on the way back.
Just come back, move northeast here real quick. See what's driving.
I mean, if we want to be real frisky about it, we could just jack a 113 and use it for rapid attacks.
Anybody bring a shovel?
Yeah, I have one. There's a couple short walls out here to the northeast we can kind of occupy for the time being. That won't get us fucked up by tanks. The only issue is if they shoot over us and whiff, we die.
Yeah.
Panic, are you on 5118?
Well, the one nice thing is we are off to the
Set up
side,
radio
so
right
if
now
they
for
shoot
that.
over us, it's an
Okay,
intentional
you're good.
act.
True. I don't know, what's our play here? Either we be in town and go urban with it and get artillery to fuck,
Well,
or we
I
go
mean,
get
alternative is
an
sit out in the
artillery
open, so...
Can we mount up in something and get into town and get out quick?
Depends on how many T72s rock over that hill.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what I was trying to. I was kind of saying, like, just take a 113 and we can kind of maneuver wherever we want and theoretically have fast evac, but
Like, because if we're running away from that, we're running up slope.
Yeah.
Away. Dig in what we got here. Do we have how many mod rounds we got?
You and Simon.
Yeah, how many rounds you guys bring extra?
Based on the silence, I'm gonna say no.
I only have 2 extra, so if you all want to grab one from my backpack, I can go refill.
Or you can just dump them in near one of the bunkers. Let's start digging in here, guys. I hear rumblings.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't go into the town.
Yeah, I guess that determined that decision. That is airburst.
Yeah, we would have cap left. I don't know, but it's concerning. Was that friendly IFV to the right? That down there?
Is it a Striker or a Bradley?
I couldn't tell.
Direction of travel?
Left or right? I'm imagining it's friendly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're shelling it, it may solve its problem on our own. If it is hostile.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, it's off south of the town proper. I don't know that it's much safer from artillery, though.
Well, maybe not, but we do have hard cover there, and we've got points of cover that we can use to bound back, and then we can get into some concealment in the tree line. I think it's a doable fighting position. The question is whether or not we have decent eyes on, and I think if we can get up to a 2nd or 3rd quarry, we're probably good to go.
Hey, we got guys, we got tanks and stuff rolling in, top of the hill, 288.
Yeah, I got eyes.
Tank command, infantry advising we have tanks inbound 288 from our position.
I see 3 times BMP, 4
Armor
times
command
BMP at
copies.
this time. Plus.
Let's just see how this first one goes at this pause, and then if
Yeah,
it
I'm
gets
down,
into
I'm
a
down,
lull,
yeah.
we can progress forward and maybe get on a flank here. So spread yourselves
I
out.
would definitely go with the M113 idea.
I would agree. Yeah, I'm not walking that far.
Do not stand behind me. You have been warned.
I'm gonna put a barrier in between us, so when they shoot around at one team, the other team doesn't die. Hopefully.
Oh.
Sure.
In a perfect
Now,
world.
question with where we are we in a reasonable spot to actually be useful here? Or?
Well, we
We're
all
gonna
have
find
our
out.
sites,
What
and
the
you're
fuck?
only one with 762, so.
Alright.
No.
T72s.
Eyes on.
Yep.
Armor Command infantry tanks are in column by 4 times T72 variants at this time. By 5 times. Uh-oh.
What?
They shot.
They whiffed. They
They
whiffed.
whiffed.
Wait for the kill box.
Alright, there's 6, 7.
And they've all gone.
And
Oh!
there they go.
And it's on, and we haven't hit a single one.
Get down, folks. Simon, prep your AC.
Well, the good thing is they're looking at the tanks at the moment.
Hey, Simon, edge of town is 600 from us, by the way.
They whiffed another one.
Oh, that motherfucker, he's coming up quick. You see him?
Here come more tanks.
Ooh.
They hit one.
He's moving north right now. He's at 300, yeah.
Oh, that was a good hit. Alright, they took out one. Yeah, there's IFVs down there northwest of us.
How far?
If they stayed in their initial positions, they're on the eastern edge of town.
They're moving at this point.
Kind of where that dust kickoff is happening.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got dismounted infantry far. Looks like crew.
Yeah, there's a tank that smoked.
Yeah. Well, there was a BMP that rolled in, laid down with infantry. I lost track of it though.
Yeah, I think that he might be in there somewhere.
Alright, there goes a... Oh! That was a space program.
Oh, that's up right there on the other side.
Is that audible friendly? Okay. Would you say it's time to relocate?
What are they doing?
What's shooting at them from the right?
Unknown. I did track one of our ATGM guys is moving southbound on the slope, so he's now left of us. Okay. The tank is now behind us.
Hey, Armor Command as an infantry, your tank is kind of like fighting right beside our position.
Sorry, panic crashed, so we're kind of struggling here a little bit. I'm trying to pull things out. These T72s are taking multiple hits and not going down.
That's how tanks work, man.
Hey, T72 is 3-5. Just on the opposite side of the railroad track. 3-5.
Infantry, can you tell me which tank that is? I don't know who's where.
I think it's Hopman, and I'm not sure who's with him.
I saw a heavy shot coming from the northwest area.
Yeah, right behind the railway track. See him?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 500.
Oh shit, there he is. I got one right there coming right through the open.
Go!
Infantry.
Get clear, get clear. Get clear!
Jesus fucking Christ, your tank just cleared our berm on you that ran us over.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Guys, you just ran right through our infantry because Hoffman, you guys are running right
Wrong
through
net.
our infantry.
Okay, pick up your shit. We're going back to base. Go south, get the
It is
fuck out
not
of
marked on the map, and it is not on the info screen.
Yeah,
like
because...
a group of infantry surrounded by trenches, yes. Jump to this 113. The Mark 19 113. We're going to the wrecking spot.
John, where's your team going?
We're going to the wrecking spot far, far away.
Okay, good luck. Right into the middle of them.
We'll be alright.
I
We'll be
jumped
able
in.
to shoot them.
When they reversed over our
Alrighty.
trench, I jumped in the tank and I yelled at them, like, you guys are driving over top of us.
From the look of it, I think at least one of them was down, because Hopman's name was grayed out.
Tots, are you on 5?
Well, yeah, because you're zipping forward.
One of our strikers got armor
Not my problem.
to the north of our
After
position.
daybreak.
They can potentially get flipped back over.
No, we don't cover those sorts of things.
What did you do here for it?
No, we just make it a quick highlight
okay.
and we point it out after that.
Stand by.
Okay, well we can do it.
Nope, you're gonna get another one now.
Alright.
Sorry, I threw a smoke in front of him when we left.
Hang on, don't get out, don't get out.
Yeah, just call when.
You're such a child, I love it. That's actually weird. Well, it wasn't marked on map, so I marked it for him.
Okay, everybody out.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, get in the building, fortify, secure. See what we got. If we got nothing, we'll find something else.
A whole bunch of trees blocking the view is what we got.
Excellent. Need to bring your axe. Curses.
Technology developed since the 60s.
Striker Vic down.
I suppose I could explosively clear it.
Anything?
And we're not really secret anymore.
Nothing from this position. Where are we at the infrec mark?
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright.
Ooh, that sounds
If you
cool.
want to be really ballsy, you probably can get up here.
John,
Alright,
infantry,
got
whatever
down
your call
Vicks
sign
there.
is, Krim.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
You see the tracers coming up from our Abrams. We've got a large squad of infantry there that you might be able to engage. It's on the southwest side of town.
Are they in the town proper? Like we're on the flank of them?
On the edge of it. On the edge of it. You should maybe be able to engage from there. It's on the EI marker on the map.
Yeah, copy. We'll attempt to engage.
Copy.
Yeah, check your maps. EI marker on the map is about 200
There's a
meters
BMP
away.
in there as well.
In there.
BTR,
and
BTR in there.
And a BTR intermix. So just if you got good options, get to them.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I don't know about that either, but
I see infantry running about.
I'm not going down there. We're gonna get killed back.
Hey, 065, T72 moving up slope.
Infantry in the open behind them.
065?
Grim, John, you got we got a report of a T72 065.
070-ish.
070 from our position. He's going to be downslope of your
Am I
friendly.
cleared on these infantry referencing white smoke north-northeast?
Copy that. Could I get a potential grid or a marker?
Yeah, wait out. You got infantry, they're going to be close to our old positions downslope.
North of us?
Yeah, affirm.
Copy that.
Yeah, I was hitting the wood plank in front of me.
Another squad just moving into the north.
Marker's down, marker's approximate.
Jam.
Uh-oh.
That's your first box, isn't it?
My first.
I used my first box.
Hey, infantry
What
coming
flavor?
in north.
What flavor jams get that?
The fuck?
Are you guys okay in there?
What were you shooting at?
Infantry north. I got shot by a tank northeast.
I'm kind of glad I got out of the roof.
Oh yeah, it whipped. It didn't hit me at all.
Hey, that infantry is dead down there, just north. Like,
I'm hearing tanks.
Our tanks are moving up the hill.
So many trees around. There's gonna be a tank going right up on top of us. We're not gonna see it.
You got a shovel?
Probably higher than
No.
that.
Hey John, can I steal your shovel?
hang on.
Quick.
Oh, that's a tank.
What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like they attracted the attention of a tank, because something is shooting over us.
Havoc armor.
Well,
Go ahead.
I was looking at
I think those
friendly
EI
tanks behind us.
I think they're
and
just
they're, like,
down
pointing
slope
right
from
at us,
us.
so I thought that might have been friendly.
So we'll kind of wait till they get closer.
Oh!
Wait till they
Oh wait, it's over there?
No, because I have...
Up over there.
Oh no.
And he was looking right at us, and I was like, oh shit, did we just take a hit from our friendlies?
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
put a wall here so we have a bit of cover.
Tanks, Havoc.
Go for tanks.
Are you wanting us to proceed back to you for that infantry, or are you guys able to handle?
Let's pull it back. Let's keep infantry nearby.
Oh my god, I fucking spoke to him.
I've informed the vehicles to stay hold in unless they need rearm, refuel, all that jazz.
T72 moving away from friendly tank position downslope where initially seen. Head northwest.
Let's keep the infantry with the armor if we can, yeah?
Uh-oh.
It's heading northwest.
Nuke, what the?
Copy, we'll go.
Oh,
They want us to
you
move
got
back to
the
them
you got
and
the
get run
glitch.
over by the tank, so let's mount
You
up in our
duplicated your
113.
bag.
What are you doing?
There's a glitch with the backpack on chest. Occasionally it duplicates.
Over under on us getting blasted by T72 in the booty hole.
If we head southeasterly and then come back north towards them, we should be okay.
We died together.
Oh, I don't have any canister.
All mounted.
We leave. Thanks, Havoc. We're on the move from our position. We're heading southeast and then upslope.
I got another shovel for anyone if they need it.
Cover that.
The party favor.
Should I go out the way we came? Is that okay or no?
I mean, risky, but go for it.
Alright, I like it.
Which one of our vehicles is a
Armor
rearm?
crew know that we're coming up?
Yep.
Yeah.
It should be the same.
Well,
as
I
yours.
told them.
Well, yeah, their leadership does.
If it isn't, let me know.
Why am I sitting backwards?
I don't know.
Oh,
What did you do?
I hit C, I'm sorry.
Actually, that works for us. It's not obscuring them, so it's alright.
I think there's something wrong with Mac's torso.
Yeah, there is. Oh, he's back to normal now.
What is wrong with you? I just flew around. I don't want to sit in the seat normal. Leave me alone. Want to be special, huh?
Sitting normally is for squares. John.
Deep level. Everyone out.
Tank Command Havoc.
Got.
Are you in the M113s?
Yes, we just got out of them.
Copy that.
We'll be proceeding back to our northern line as long as we have the promise we won't be driven over again.
The tanks will not be moving unless you really need them.
Excellent.
Mark your positions and I won't drive over.
Please mark your positions too.
That too, yes.
The trench with the infantry around it, that's our position.
We don't have backup cams, man.
Staying at designated spots also helps. If you're a tank.
Oh, hey, there's a Shoka out there.
Oh man, I hate the visibility here. Too many fucking trees.
I don't think I'm going to use the 18 lines, but we can use more Maz rounds.
Yeah.
Hey John, I'm running back to grab more 18 ammo.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to use the Maz, so I'm going to swap out.
Sounds good. Alright, do you think we're marked well enough now?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, how's your day going?
Yeah,
you know. I don't, that's why I asked. It's going fine. Oh yeah. Dodging tanks, dodging tank fire. All friendly, of course. Exclusively. That's how it goes.
Havoc, red green team.
My eyes are not that good.
Good. We have a close EI within 100 or 150 meters west of our blue team. I think they're coming up the hill. Don't know if you could shift potentially. Copy.
Hey dude.
Are your tanks going out there to get them? Because we don't want to be out there if your tank's going out there.
Red tank is trying to get a better view on vehicles inside the town.
Because if they're shooting out there, they're literally going to kill us.
Oh!
Came up short.
Yep.
Red tank is taking a crew hit, pulling back.
Fire! Looks like its main gun's disabled. Turret's down, turret's down.
Armor, Havoc, unknown number, turret is down, and the closest T72 turret is down.
Red tank turret is in op due to dead gun.
I got the Robo C4 ready.
Infantry danger close, north.
Yep.
Yep.
Advise you at one time, infantry disabled. We're in direct contact with enemy infantry and close.
Repeat, the T72 to your north is disabled.
Yeah.
Repeating last fire mission.
Copy that, and you're working on, yeah, gotcha.
Simon, how many rockets you got? Same. Actually, I got one.
Hey, front tank, infantry. Don't move, Simon, don't move.
In front of the tank, infantry.
Okay, you're good. Hey, John, I wanted to start doing on here.
Thank you.
Simon's fully up again.
Okay.
John, I'm with you.
Okay, hold the frags. We're on the tank now. Tune, you got eyes out to the northwest-ish?
Yeah, infantry.
Okay, the tank is secure. We'll have new dead
Squad here.
back.
West.
West. Frags.
North is armoured.
North is awake.
The MG apparently wasn't hitting them. Drastic measures were taken.
You're on 5 by the way there, Banner.
Yeah, I know.
Dan, are you good?
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm yellow but green. Thank you.
Mag.
Havoc, do you need help down there?
Max hit.
Ready?
Yep.
You're good? Yep, on the way back. Simon?
Yeah, wait up. Alright, what's the situation?
You need help? Back rockets, so you stay on the
No, I'm good. I went to pull the dead driver out, trying to turn the tank off, and Arma decided that meant I should go for through the sky.
Dude, you need help? I could use a box. Here, you want to take a look at my bag, see what I'm carrying? They're 250 rounds from tier 1. Thank you.
Hey, should we prep dead on that tank and get it out of here?
That or we could maybe use it? I don't know the rules on that one.
That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Tree out in the open.
See me and I'll see if I can delay them there.
293.
Call my shots. If I can get it to.
Alright, well, tank's shooting.
Oh yeah, they're coming into the town. You're probably right behind a tree.
No, I can't. Well, I can see them, but I can't get the gun to race up. It's fine.
Here. Try coming out of this trench.
Now,
Follow the tracer.
Yeah, that's where they were.
Yeah. They were moving closer though, so.
blind fire through the grass. Scene.
Sure, why not?
Box.
No, hang on.
He was standing like right behind us.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Okay, you can do that right now.
Let me. Thank you.
I'm gonna run back in.
Appreciate it.
Dude, that T72 took like 6 rockets.
Yeah, that was.
And a couple toes.
And it's okay.
They don't make anti-tank rockets the way they do 50 years ago.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think anti-tank rockets are really designed against modern tanks. Oh, I got another tank coming down the road, 282.
Yeah,
Yep, another T72 coming to say hello. There's also no, that one's in the beginning. What the fuck?
Did I get him?
Yeah, you got him.
Hey, yeah, you did. That's a confirmed kill. How far away is that?
You got him on the first blast, I think.
That's like 800 meters.
Yeah, I'm so 0 to 200. I'm just kind of drag. Left click drag. That's how you do it. Oh, see?
On a little.
Good shot.
I like this. It's a good gun.
Tunes. I'll call him when he's back in the open. 290 roughly, though, left to right.
I got another one. He's run through the trees at 290.
Yep, that would be the one. Much farther, much farther.
They hit him right in the Goopa.
I lost track. Last seen 293. Move it like a few hundred beyond what you were shooting at. No, not over the wall, thank you.
Where are we getting shot at?
I don't know.
There's a guy at the bottom of the hill. Super close.
Possibly the smoke grenade that's down there.
What was your first hit, man?
Well, you
What
know.
else did you bring nukes? Sorry, what? Oh,
Just some personal intuition there, bud.
I'll actually need one more.
Team Yankee actual, NATO command. How copy?
Team who?
I think it's Panic. But I don't think Panic knows it's him.
That's you. Panic.
Beck, how you doing, Neva?
This is Armor Command. Go for it, NATO.
John?
NATO says that the primary force for the beeline troops who are coming at you have been destroyed, and they're requesting a counterattack to the ridgeline on the west side of town.
You want us to counterattack to the other side of town, correct?
Correct.
Copy that.
That sounds like an armor thing.
Yeah.
Havoc, this is Armor Command. You heard that?
Yeah.
Armor Commander, go.
Well, let's get you guys ready and we'll figure something out.
How about we mount an M13 and follow the
Are
column?
we driving?
Yeah, we're driving. Bring it back to the 113.
I mean, if we want, we could split it to 2 M13s.
I'm gonna grab a fresh box.
John, we could take both of those 113s, do like a blue team and a red team truck.
Yeah. Oh, wrong net. Yeah, for sure.
You know, it doesn't surprise me that I see Feiston and Reader running around naked next to a tank.
Yeah.
Havoc, this tank command.
Go ahead.
Do you have a medic available?
Yep.
Medic.
Alright, can I get him over here to yellow tank? Never mind, he's back up.
Oh, never mind, he's fine. Alright, red, left one, right one, just is already in Mark 19 mode.
Mac, you're on the other IFV.
Take command, Havoc.
Go for tank command.
We are mounted in the 113s, awaiting your orders.
Copy that, we're gonna get an order, and then we're gonna order of combat and then go.
Oh. I'm gonna get some alcohol.
That's a splendid idea, John.
You mean you have it already, or additional alcohol?
More.
Good, good man.
What's our axis of advance?
Well, it would north, east, but west.
Just be advised, there are more enemy vehicles crossing the western ridge we're going to engage them before moving.
Copy. I fucked up my push to talk, I have the wrong radio set to the wrong one, so every time I key up, it just fucks me. Okay, I have now fixed them.
Very good.
My monkey brain couldn't handle.
What do you see with the specialized, man? What's that? What do you see with the specialized?
We're just waiting on the tanks to dispatch a couple more Vics on the opposite ridge, and then I don't know what we're doing, so. I will relay information as I get it.
Having this tank command.
Got it.
So we're gonna have our tanks lead, and then we're gonna follow the diamond formation of the 6 Vics. Tanks in the front with the you and I on the sides of the diamond with the other IFV in the back.
Just advising we're in 2x113s.
Oh, you're in 2x. Okay, well, we're gonna have a flat bottom.
Alright.
Pretty much just a wedge with the tanks and then us behind them.
Yeah, that checked out. We're doing a swedge with the tanks in the front and all the IFV and 113s behind them.
Simple enough.
Who's driving that other 113?
Lucas, I didn't hear a damn thing you said though.
Alright, it's a wedge formation that we're doing across this. Tanks in front of us, IFVs to our left and right.
Stay close, shift
Are we in the middle or one of the sides?
I'm staying in the middle. You do you move.
I will follow you.
It's very dangerous. And we have paper for armor. Tank command, Havoc, we're ready when you are.
Yep, getting everyone in line, then we're moving.
You hear infantry fire to the left?
Yeah, we're leaving. That's fine.
They can have it.
Crewman dismounted, firing his M4 to our left.
Oh. Is it
Oh, yeah,
Feiston
there's
and
infantry right
Stevens?
there. There's infantry in between us.
Oh,
Careful,
fuck!
Careful, careful,
There's two
friendly on the other
BTRs
side.
in the middle of town moving right now.
Well, can't really do much about it.
Careful with the GBs, yeah?
Yeah, infantry, danger close. So since you guys are armored, I figured it was good to go.
Not everyone's always in armor.
You had infantry standing on.
Is that infantry running around south of us right now? There were infantry, yes, in between the Striker and the 113s.
Alright, we're already form up with the tanks, Havoc.
We're just in the tree line.
So I'm not taking a fucking AGC out to the open.
You know, John, with what I'm seeing in front of us, I can't possibly understand why you wouldn't want to do so.
You know, we're going to be the only ones that get hit with the T72 round as we go down this slope, right?
It's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. It's smoking. Just let her be. She's smoking. Let her hang, boys. Let her hang. Jeez.
Maybe just watch the 50 cal fire over Dan's face there.
We're rolling.
Roger that.
I guess we're doing an arrow.
That's fine. Just let them do their thing. We just kind of follow along and hope for the best. That was a direct hit on that tank.
Oh, ship W. Oh, ship W, Dandy. Oh, no.
It's fine.
Well, we shoot back on the right then.
Well, I would need to see the targets to shoot them.
Well, they hit them, yes.
Toon's got a bigger gun, it's fine. I'll let him do the work.
I think I got a hit on him.
I mean, with all those grenades, I kind of hope you get something.
Well, no, but it's because we're bouncing around. So
Yeah, I know. I almost never shoot from vehicles because of that.
Say it again, John?
You also tap left in the USP.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait till we roll past like a random armored vehicle that's been fine, it just had its turret disabled, and we'll just roll in front of it and get clapped.
Hold for a second. Oh no, not you got the forward, not you.
Right in front of a tree! Of all the places to stop, the 1 inch that was bad.
Holding a phase line red, panic is crashing, so I'm kind of taking command until he's back.
Okay. We have phase lines? Oh, there's a single phase line.
Oh, we do now. I'm proud of him. I'll tell you what. I'm proud of him. Let's cause it, put him down there, so I'll give him to him.
We have one tank down on the right side. Hit
Like,
rear right. Watch
friendly or
yourself,
hostile?
infantry. Might be a tank hiding out there.
Wait, like we lost a tank on the right?
To move right?
No, don't move to the right. Just keep yourselves protected from the town. I would shift left if anything. Our boys are engaging it.
We are between you and the town, bro.
You know what? This looks great right here. That's great.
Oh, we're taking. Is that
Yeah,
no? I think it's flank north actually.
Was it?
Uh,
I'm pretty sure that's east.
it was yeah, it was more easterly. It was from the town area. It was shooting at our other M113.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, that's easterly for sure. Oh.
Yeah, give him a good old Blatterino down there.
Ah.
You're hitting the trees there, dude.
Well, it's fine. It's just go through it.
Ah, that's what you think. You go blah blah blah. Armor goes no no no.
Ooh.
That was close.
Havoc, this is armor. Good. One tank is inoperable. We're working on repairs now. We've got one tank to the north, while the others are holding the ridge to the west. I'm just gonna hold tight for just a moment here before we move on. Try to get that other tank up there.
339, left of where you last shot. That's a little long. but good accuracy. Yeah, that's good.
I'm 0 for 400 now, so we're just kind of out there somewhere. Oh!
Did you guys kill that man behind us?
Killed a man behind
I don't think so. There's a couple of men behind us.
Well, can you kill them better?
Yeah, knock down these
Well, then, last burst MG came from BMPs.
Oh.
There are BMPs still in town.
I was just knocking down some bushes. You're good with where you guys are.
Do you think the Mark can take the BMPs?
Where are the BMPs?
Well, they did call out there was something.
Like center in town, main road.
Oh!
Take another shot.
We drove right past them.
Alright, we gotta keep moving here. Gonna order the tanks forward.
Copy. We're taking rounds from apparently a BTR BMP in the middle of town, rear of us.
Copy that. Wait one.
I don't have eyes on, so I can't talk you onto him.
You guys want to give me an idea where they're at and I can put rounds on them?
Sorry, last station calling on 5 cent again.
Sorry, apologies. Was Lightfall armored? Can you be brought up?
Thanks. Command.
I want to say run the bend of the curve north of the FB2.
Sorry. I was on squads.
Northeast side of town, too.
Oh, there's another fight.
Did he die? I've been... Sorry, it's so busy.
Box?
Oh, he's still alive.
I don't know what happened to the tank. We were repairing it, but I think it just cooked off finally.
Long, short, long, medium. Like, are you gonna do this? You still haven't killed him.
How?
Dan!
What?
Shoot the man over there behind the T72. Left or right behind it.
Left to right, Raj.
I'm like pixel peeking over the tank to mark these GBs.
He's lying prone right there.
Box!
Okay, if he's still up, he deserves to be up.
He's taking your rounds, he's taking my rounds. Like, this is absurd.
I would say drive closer, but I don't think we'd have depression.
Hold on.
The water
moving forward, the two front Vics are going to be in a line.
Fair.
We'll do. We're dealing with a
Are you still?
Contact.
Copy. Do you need her assistance, or are you good?
Take it all the way.
Copy.
Did you get him?
Well,
or do you just feel better now?
I feel better. I feel vindicated. I swear to I think that was worth.
Rockets in the tree line front.
Oh, that's unfortunate. More for them than us.
I hit that tank, but still close. Oh my lord, there.
These are paper armor.
T72 front, Abrams are engaging.
They said T72 front?
Yes, they did.
Okay, they said T72 front, so let's just chill for a minute.
Bing, chilling.
Bing, chilling.
Hey, is that BTR still active? Simon just got shot to hell.
Havoc armor.
The one that's straight west of the hill on us.
What do you guys think about dismounting in this area and helping us push over this ridge line? I know it's hairy out here, but just asking what your thoughts are.
We can attempt to. You guys
Up to you. If you want to risk it on this,
yeah, I'm driving in the back
potentially use the support, clearing out infantry in these trees.
We're just gonna be gunned down right now.
Tucker, are you wanting us left of the road or right of the road?
Honestly, up to you. Whatever you think is the best cover here.
Hold. There's a infantry right in front of me by the beach carrier.
You kidding me right now? What the fuck?
Is he still up?
Yeah.
Yes! I'm watching blood spurt out of him, eating your grenades, and he's just like, nope, I'm time to go.
Tanks, Havoc.
Go.
I don't know if it's really safe for us to dismount here with the amount of explosions.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking shit going on.
Well, a lot of
Trying
it'll
to give
stop
you
when
guys
I
something to do.
dismount.
We've got infantry to our right, north.
Most of it's
Down the hill.
Gotcha, moving right.
That might
move right.
Dismount.
Infantry, 315, front left.
Friendly
right
Vic
of the
coming
house.
towards you guys.
Okay, I'm on the right hand side.
Turner.
John, can you rotate 45 degrees left?
Another box.
Infantry rear of us, it's gonna be 5-1. Yeah, you're on them.
Raj, turning in.
Back up, turning in. Yeah, I'm in cover, Just my
Yep.
chest.
Things that fire on the northeast. Can you guys move to flank that? Or come to us to support?
Havoc, armor.
Go ahead.
Let me know if you're leaving your APCs. I'm just trying to keep you guys completely up to date with your movements as much as possible.
I think I'm the only one dismounted entirely at this point.
I'm gonna dismount. I don't know
Copy.
where
If
we
you guys do
Hold.
dismount and start moving,
Okay.
please let us know ASAP.
Putting the fluids in you.
Copy.
Don't tell Dodo.
Yeah, he'd be jealous, I know. Okay, you can get out.
Armor, have it. One element's going to be dismounted, moving with our other 113 here to try and clear out this infantry contact to our north.
Copy that.
Come over to the edge
Hey, Nuke, just drive forward slow. We're going to try and clear out these trees with you. We'll be your reactive armor. Right?
No idea.
Havoc, armor.
Go ahead.
I have the Abrams covering the T intersection to our west. I've informed them not to fire into that tree line. You have our IFV for tow support if anything big comes along.
I got one northeast and the pushing for engaging. No, we're engaging light infantry in the tree line at this time.
Todd's correct. Go ahead. How far do we need to push this counterattack? We've reached the ridge line and are securing the area.
Yep, 10-4 is secured. It'll be
Copy that.
Some push east to that anthill, try to get eyes on this guy. I know it's a little far, but I can't see anything to shoot.
I'll go with them.
Oh, I got a great base in the ambulance.
Yeah, 113, rotate east. We'll push east.
They can stay with the arm. Hey, we'll just go in front of you guys a little bit.
You're ready, please.
John, northwest. Hold what you got.
Contact down.
Infantry clear direct front. 113 hold.
He's right at the base. This tree here, John.
Okay, yeah, it's one dead here. Okay, look.
Oh.
Best tank.
Yay!
Blue tank, best tank.
Blue tank, best tank.
Well, there you have it.
There we have it.
Woo!
Feel bad for Panic.
I feel bad for Panic too.
The fucking chaos, and he's like crashing out multiple times.
I'm hearing
Yeah,
everything going on. I'm like, no.
Yeah, sorry.
He
about
just
that,
sends
Panic.
me a message, game crashing smiley face on Steam.
I had a
Well,
monopoly on that western road.
Where shall we begin? Where shall we begin?
With armor, because I have to leave soon.
Armor.
Infantry.
Go.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Damn you.
Hey.
Stuff happened. Grim? You'll fill in the gaps.
You pass it on to me. We'll let Lightfall go if he has to dip.
Yeah.
Anyone that needs to go now.
Nah, I'm just dropping a screenshot of what happens when somebody dies, falls out of your Vic, and then Arma doesn't like the fact that there's a body in between your vehicle and the ground. I will show you the aftermath in Discord in just a moment.
Oh, did you join the Space Force?
I actually just got out of the vehicle before the vehicle joined the Space Force.
Oh, yeah. So you can't count that as chair time.
Were you
North
driving
joined the
Lightfall?
Space Force.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, I was just driving Panic around, and then he dies, falls out of the Vic, and then I'm like, huh, maybe I can fix him. I get out, and then
Oh, hey.
Anyone else need to dip out before we go full on into this? All right, cool. I guess I'll go. I was like backup command for armor.
For half of it, for 3/4 of it, yeah.
Yeah, we I mean at first we did try to hold the town, but it was almost instantly apparent that we would not be able to do that. So the IFVs, big quotes on, hightailed it out of there. It did not like that hill going back, as a T72 is probably like 10 meters behind us, and Fitz is screaming at me. So that was fun. That went. We got out, so that was okay. And then once we got back up there, I felt like it was a bit of a chaos happening with the tanks a little bit. I'm sure everyone's kind of aware of what all happened. The infantry had their berms get a little rolled over. But to be fair, our tanks don't have backup cameras. But to be fair, on the other end, we probably shouldn't be driving around out in the firing field at the same time. But I do believe that tank was trying to cover me and Fitz because they did not have an angle. So a little bit of everything there. But I get what they were trying to do. Yeah. Marking pauses for both sides of things is armor, infantry, everyone is probably a good call to do right off the beginning. We should have done that way earlier. Although, yes, definitely got to take a peek around when the infantry are out and about. Past that, though, I thought it was dope. The defense with the tanks is, a good time. A little chaotic, but once we kind of got into our positions, got our marks down, kind of started coordinating a bit more with the infantry, making call-outs. I think it started, kind of coming together a little bit. And yeah, those tows take 10 minutes to reload, so that was fun. And I thought our push was pretty solid. Yeah, sorry. I know that was a long debrief, but I'm sure there's
The tows had machine guns, right?
For the commander seat, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah,
it's
you had to
like
switch
you
back
have
and
to
forth.
you had to turn out and jump
And then
into it,
grab
and
it.
it has a 30-degree field of fire. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
fun. Yeah, good.
But
good.
it was cool. It was cool. Like popping out, and then a tank round flies over your head, and you go nope, and jump back in. Yeah, I'll pass it off to the rest of armor for whoever.
Red's gonna take this because we were the ones that drove over infantry trying to cover the retreat.
If I could speak to this, if that's okay.
All right, you go ahead.
So I was driving. I was staying in my improved position, and I got a series of panic calls from Krim, and I didn't know where he was, didn't know how to help him, and A whole bunch of people were calling for help, or he was calling for help. No one was helping him, so I drove to help him. We covered his retreat, and then we took several hits. I was damaged and started reversing. That's when I drove over the infantry. As soon as I was told that there was infantry, I moved. For future reference, for all people hearing this, I drive from first person. That's how I prefer to drive. I find it more realistic that way. So I could not see anyone around me. I backed up, and then people yelled at me. So we started moving in. We moved off to a different location. There was no mark of the infantry position on the map or the tactical computer. I had no indication that there was anyone in the area to be yelling at me. So we were trying to get better angles on shooting people. From our firing position, we had limited angles of fire, and so we moved. We informed people when we moved, and that was what it looked like from my position.
Sadly, the tank movement wasn't relayed to infantry, so we had no idea our tanks were actually moving or where they were moving to or from. So therefore, we don't really know where to position ourselves, where we're best covering people. To that extent, we have to be way far away from you guys to actually be effective and not be just outright killed by your guns when you fire. So we offset off your line, and then I guess when Krim must have called over an internal net that he needed help coming back, that wasn't relayed. Like, we had no idea there was a panic going on. Like, there was
the panic was not there.
there was no comms to our element.
I think that was right when panic was crashing.
Oh yeah,
so
no,
there was,
right
there
when the
was
first
no,
tank was called, I was crashing.
there was no backup to take over command. So I was calling that over ArmorNet that we needed assistance because myself, Fitz, and Lightfall were trying to dip out of there as quick as we could. So yeah, breakdown at the worst possible moment.
That's a friction of war thing. It's almost like someone's radio arrow got shot off, and
Cause that literally saved our lives with that.
But so I was under the impression that infantry was in fighting position 1, 2, or 3. That's what had been discussed before the battle. So I like, people said that there was a tank driving near me. I heard that. I looked around, didn't see any infantry where I was, and I said, we're not anywhere near FP 1, 2, or 3. So I assumed that it was one of the other vehicles.
Oh,
Yeah, we were
2,
never
3 were the IFVs.
Yeah, we were never there. As soon as we jumped in to have a look at the positions, and we moved on because an Abrams rolled up right behind us, and we did not want them to fire while we were there.
Had a lovely night, everybody, but I gotta run. Take care.
Good
My head. Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, we can. I think
anyone
we
is
can put that one to
farmer,
bed.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah, Yellow held down kind of the extreme western flanks. We were pretty far away from the from any of the infantry. Yeah, it gave us a pretty good vantage point. I saw Total Fan nailing tanks at a great distance. I don't know. Nothing really strange or out of the ordinary happened to me or us, I guess, until I turned out for a sec to use binoculars and immediately got a bullet to the face. And,
Really?
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, how did he get hit inside the tank?
Because it wasn't inside the tank.
But no, it was good. It was fish in a barrel almost. If they got into the town, though, we had absolutely no eyes. So I think the very first tank of the whole op got into the town.
It
Because we were
did.
trying to pick target order, right?
Yes, it
and
did.
nobody. And I think who was supposed to shoot the first tank? I think that might have been Panic's tank, and they disconnected. So we were like, "Who's shooting at the first tank?"
No.
And then Krim just goes, "Open fire!" We're like, "Okay."
Yeah, so I was gonna take the last tank because Panic had called first tank. I was gonna take last tank. All right, limit their areas of advance. And
then the first tank just sails into the town.
Yeah. Then he disconnected, so I had just.
I'm like, who the fuck is shooting the first tank? Shoot!
I hit a round into him and it does nothing. Like literally, he just doesn't care. So that's how that started. And then I claimed a monopoly on that western road, and none of them showed me hall passes saying that they could go to town. So
Many died there.
yeah.
Yeah, my first time using a tank, and so I was kind of learning while opping.
Also, I'd like to apologize to the infantry. That was us that rolled up right behind you, and we were like, "Hey guys."
Well, we knew it was your position. We weren't gonna sit there and take it. We were just looking around.
I was just like, I just like sat there and I was like, huh, yep, those are friendlies. We can't shoot because they will all die. They will all die. And then you were like, oh, I guess we're getting out of here. I was like, okay, good.
I got domed twice while in the tank.
I also tried, like Fleeg, to use my binoculars. A crack went right by my right ear, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing that ever again.
Anyone
There
else
was a
from
lot
Armor?
of fire. Yeah. Anyone else from Armor?
I had a fun time. Again, breakdown of communication happens. It's fucking combat. Especially when we're not fully used to working with infantry and a troop of tanks, as well as LAVs with tows. We're just not used to all that combined arms. So I think it's good practice that we did it.
I mean,
There's
it
always-
didn't help that your connection to infantry disappeared when
Yeah,
it needed to
exactly.
be there.
But again, that's just
Yeah,
breakdown of
friction of war.
communication, which happens. People
Yeah.
die.
And it's also gonna be like next time we'll have 2 contacts to the infantry, and vice versa, right?
Yeah.
We had multiple people on 5, but we got down to the fighting positions and then shit popped off before we even got to like set up a 2 IC. So I just kind of leaped into the role without anyone saying anything.
Yeah. Which is another thing with preparation for a battle. Hypothetically, if this were the Fulda Gap, we would have had months to prepare. We would have had fire arcs, we would have had our lanes, we would have had, designated cones of fire, especially the tanks.
Absolutely. That was definitely off the cuff. Right.
So, I mean, we did the best we could in a shitty situation. If it was more realistic, we would have had even better preparations, which could only have gone better. So I think
And
with
you would
what
have
we
had
did,
arty support.
Plus,
Exactly.
we did fucking good anyways. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the infantry got ran over by the tank. Like,
also, I'm very
we were
happy
fine.
they had the BGM-71F, which is a top-down tow, which is awesome. So I was very happy with that.
I was wondering why it was constantly exploding over the tanks because I know they had the design. I was just like,
Fucked them
man,
up.
nice.
Yeah,
Oh
actually
my
had the
god.
top-down.
There was
Except
one
when mine
shot.
goes to
them
the
up.
left.
Yeah.
Okay, infantry.
or anyone else from Armor, real quick. All right, dope.
Infantry.
Yeah, pretty much got nothing. We went to, I guess it would be north of your position initially, and kind of dug in on the ridge, trying to figure out what we are actually going to do, because we didn't know where we should be positioned in reference to the tanks. We were thinking about going into the town proper, and then the artillery strike happened. We're like, well, yeah, that was a good call to stay up here. We managed to, after the tank, after we fell back into the middle, we decided to push down to a recce point, and we couldn't see much of anything on that opposite side of town. That was in depth of view. So when Panic called us back, it was like, yeah, that makes sense. We're not really doing a whole heck of a lot out here. Yeah, when we got back, we kind of retook our old positions, and that's when we
Got
fought
hit
off the
with an infantry push.
T72.
And the T72, yes.
Yeah. So we dealt with that, and Nuke was doing the Lord's work, running back and forth with our AT mags, boxes of ammo for tunes. So yeah, had a lot of fun. It's a good time. Anyone else from infantry?
Can we talk about how much that T72 took to kill?
Oh yeah,
4 rockets? 5?
6.
6.
So
And
point
a
blank.
frag.
Very good.
And
was
a
that
frag.
was that when y'all were up at the recce spot or whatever?
No, that was when we
After
were.
they came back.
north.
Oh,
We still
okay,
didn't
okay.
kill it. We just forced them to dismount.
My users.
Oh, Fleek, Nuke, and Total Fan. There goes the Midwest servers.
Hi, Midwest. Wow.
No,
everyone.
nope. Hopman's also Midwest.
Kick
We're
'em,
good.
kick 'em,
All
kick 'em.
right. Yeah, kick them. Yeah, Midwest is gone.
Anybody else from infantry?
You want to tell them about your experience there, North?
No.
North, do you have something to share with the class?
Come on,
No,
North.
it was just an Arma thing. I tried to get a dead body out of a tank, and Arma didn't like it.
Oh,
Is,
yeah.
is that when it went flying?
Yeah, it sent
yes.
him and the tank 30 feet.
That's exactly when the tank went flying in the last TOTS armor op. So I guess we just don't pull bodies out of tanks anymore. That's twice
so
now.
weird.
I was trying to pull it out because I didn't want the guy to wake up, potentially, because the tank was still 100% able to move and do stuff.
Well, there's also
Oh, it was an enemy tank?
Yes.
Oh.
It was the T72 that ate 6 rockets. It was still just fine. The driver was just unconscious in the driver's seat.
Oh dear.
Well, that's twice now that it has happened when we pull a body up. So let's keep an eye on that one in the future. Jesus.
I will point out that Lightfall's Vic went yeet because people asked it to be unflipped, so I was trying to just move it over to unflip it, and it flew off into the galaxy. So that's what happened with that.
That's alright.
I should have made you fuckers unflip it, because he literally flipped it over by himself driving it.
Yeah, not surprised.
Well, yeah, into tiny little trees that would have never ever flipped a vehicle.
That child cannot drive. He's like, I'm driving in third person. I'm looking for a way to get past trees, and this dude keeps hitting trees behind it.
No, I mean, there was literally a cleared path that he could have taken, and he drove through the tiny little trees and flipped it over.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Nuke, that clip.
May have taken evasive driving, but that was invasive driving.
Hey, last call. Cool.
Mission
For
maker.
alcohol?
So, wow. First of all, I will point out that the attack had exactly the same number of OP4 as in the book. So 6 T72s, 16 BMPs, approximately 150, 200 infantry, plus their command element with the ZSUs and stuff, which you all murdered. Right? All that shit died. And then the follow-on elements of the C-class units, which were lower grade T-72s and some BTRs and stuff, you also murdered. Yeah. And then when you counterattacked up to the town, the infantry that had been remaining behind, securing their stepping off point, tried to counterattack you, and you murdered them as well. So
Get off
yeah,
our land.
I did notice that the infantry, I mean, their infantry got pretty close to your fighting line at one point. I was quite surprised they managed to make it all the way. They filtered all the way through town while you guys were fighting tanks and shit, and managed to get right up within 100 meters, 200 meters of the main fighting positions. Very surprising. I got shot by one of them, as a matter of fact. That's how I died.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, that's done.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we thought you got locked into into the armor guys.
No, I got shot by one of the encroaching infantry, as a matter of fact.
Rude.
Yeah. Really amazing work, guys. That was basically 2 battalions of Russian troops.
You said this was from a book?
Yep.
Like a fictional, right?
Fictional book, Team Yankee it's called, and it just covers like armored fighting ops in World War III and the Fulda Gap. It's a great read. It's light. It's easy. And the battle, this first battle, if you read the book, fell out pretty much exactly like the book. Pretty much exactly. Except I didn't give you artillery because that would have been OP. But yeah, well done, everybody. I think we're back Thursday for something else. So, what is this?